What's up? What's going on, YouTube fam? How you guys doing? Hope everybody's good. Oh, let me jump into some stuff here. Make sure I'm not missing anything. I'm gonna shout out some messages that came in while everybody was waiting. Thank you, Storm. Thank you, Pam. Thank you, Jess. Thank you, Kathy. Terror, thank you, my man. Ruben, I appreciate you. Chem Guy, thank you. Carl! It just shows up like that as Supreme Carlton Star for some reason. I don't know why, but I guess it didn't transfer into software. Billy, thank you, Billy. Much appreciated. This is trying to catch everybody here. Victoria, thank you, Victoria. J Mac, thank you. Thank you, J Mac. TJ, what's up, TJ? Thank you. D, thank you, D. Tony, appreciate it. Juggy Jugs. He 1 year older and loses track of time. No, I was having a little technical difficulty behind the scenes there. Cost me 5 minutes. Thank you, Jugs. Angelo, thank you, Angelo. I appreciate it. Miss said freshly shorn. Oh man. Woods, thank you, Woods. Scouser, much appreciated. Yo yo, what's up, yo yo? Thank you. Blackbird, thank you. Appreciate y'all and all the love. Anthony, thank you. John, thank you. Mr. Butler, thank you, my dude. Aaron says happy birthday from bed. Thank you, Aaron. Josh, thank you, Josh. Art Music, my man, thank you. John, that would be a great birthday gift. I hope it does. I'm with you. Damn, Butler, trying to age me like crazy. I got another 10 years to go before I get there, bro. Hello, Shrinking Sharon. How you doing? Jeremiah, thank you. Appreciate it. I've been doing the best I can, enjoying it. So I'm gonna end the birthday with y'all. So, because I got about an hour and 5 minutes till my birthday is over. Shrinking Sharon said, "Happy birthday! Can I please have my?" Yes, you can. Let me find that. I had this problem when I came back that some people didn't have a wrench. I had to add in almost everybody's wrenches back. There we go. Wrench is back for you, Sharon. What's up, Santos? Sean, I appreciate it. Thank you. George, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Rubiel, thank you. Man, this is flying on the chat. I don't. Wait a minute. That's the beginning. Ooh, this is a lot of people. How many people in here right now? 66. A lot of people saying happy birthday. Here we go. I was up to here. Tech reviews. Thank you. I appreciate it. Ah, May is on. What's up, May? Happy birthday. Thank you. Appreciate it. Man, this is hard to follow right now. Listen, thank you, everybody. I'm going to keep throwing some more out there. Thank you, George. I appreciate it. Fire Force, thank you. Cody Man, what's good? Thank you. Yeah. Ken, my man with the super chat. Appreciate you, Ken. Storm sending over a super chat. Thank you. I appreciate it. Appreciate the birthday love, guys. Mo Ray, thank you. Erica, thank you. Edwin, appreciate it. Mike, thank you very much, sir. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you, Khalik. I agree, Eric, but I had a good birthday, man. I can't complain, all things considered. My man, Jugs, the super chat. Thank you, Jugs. I appreciate you, my man. Thank you, Mike, for the uplifting insight for turning 40. 40 isn't old if you're a tree. Thank you, Tony. DB, thank you. I appreciate it. Octavia, thank you, Octavia. All right, I'm going to kick the intro, and then I'm going to come back, and we're going to have some fun. Oh, wait, before I miss it, I don't like to miss those. Thank you for the super chat, Sean. I appreciate it, my man. Intro, and I'll be right back. Now it's a party. What's up, y'all? Party time. What's going on? How's everybody feeling tonight? Jeremy Latham. Thank you, Jeremy. I appreciate it. Totally Techno Tim. Thank you, my man. What's good, you guys? Rex, I appreciate it, my man. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Much appreciated. He said he timed out his beard for his birthday. My wife trimmed my beard for me today and gave me a haircut. So it's I don't know, isolation haircut. No more Abraham or whatever it is people like to call me. Otelu! Sending over the super chat. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, my man. Always say it. Oh, man. You stupid, bro. Tim, thank you, my man. I appreciate it. me crank this up right here. Hang on a sec. All right. Y'all like my background? Party time. My man Butler, sending over the super chat. Butler, I appreciate you, my dude. Thank you very much. Drinking Sharon says, hit that subscribe button, y'all. Real quick, let's see. It's been a while. What I want to do real quick is slide over away from the party scene, even though we gonna party. We'll slide over here, all right? And we gonna see what's cracking, because I noticed that I got a notification up here. Ethernet is not connected. Why is my Ethernet not connected? That's weird. Oh, now it's connected. I guess it was just because it was off for too long. That was my notification. I thought there was an update or something. Boo! I was expecting an update. Where's my link, damn it? Yeah, no, we're going to do links. We definitely going to do links. We're going to chop it up. Give me 1 minute, Jugs. Jugs, I got to send the links privately. So look on your Telegram. Because the problem I had last time was because I put them publicly, and that's why it didn't work. Too many people trying to get on the same link. So if you want to join in, I'm going to send over the links right now. Matter of fact, we'll come back to this. Let me slide back over here. And I'm going to start making some calls and sending over some links. So whoever wants to jump in, type like, I don't know, type a 1 in the chat if you want to jump in on a call. Pam, I appreciate you. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you so much, Pam. Much appreciated. Jugs, you don't got to type. I'm going to make the first call for you right now. And we're going to do a call. Hang on, I got to open Telegram on the computer. Jugs, your link is coming to you. And let me make sure this is right. Say okay for that. And there, I sent that to you, Jugs. So your link is in Telegram. Anybody else want to jump on? Just type 1 in the chat and I will send you a link. Mike, I appreciate you, Mike. Thank you for the super chat. I don't know if I am on. No, I'm not even on the first page. Hang on. I gotta make this a little wider. Hang on a second. Steve, thank you, my man. I appreciate you. Tim, my man, I really appreciate you taking the time. Don't work too hard today. Tell them you don't got to work that hard because it was my birthday. They'll understand. Jugs is in here. Hang on, let me turn his audio on. Jugs.
Can you hear me?
I hear you, but I don't see you.
Yeah, it tells me that it's using my camera, but it's not. I don't know what's happening here.
You guys can hear Jugs on there, right?
Let's try this. Let's see if this... What's going on?
Going with the super chat. I appreciate you, Storm. Thank you. Jugs got a blank screen, but Jugs can talk, and y'all should be able to hear Jugs. Yeah.
Well,
As
can you hear
real.
me?
Yeah, everybody can hear you. I'm gonna set up a screen where everybody that wants to jump in can come on.
Oh, that's why.
Figured out your camera problem?
Camera, where is it? Not my OBS. I need my Logitech camera.
Why? That's so weird. I can't see Asriel's super chat in my box. I don't know why. Asriel, I appreciate you, my man. I think my thing. Let me reload the page. Try that.
Here, I got to back out.
All right. Well, the link is yours. Nobody else will have it. So just back out and come back in. You'll be good to go.
There we go.
Oh, yep. I see you now.
Yeah, in my settings
okay, so hold up. Now it's probably it was delayed. I don't like to miss people. Hang on a second. Asriel, I appreciate the super chat, my man. Thank you very much. And Steve, thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you for the super chat. All right, let me see if I can get Jugs in here real quick. I'm going to make another input so Jugs can be on screen. Where's I don't know, where's Storm? Anybody else that wants to jump on? Feel free.
So is this chat on the side in this one we're on here, private chat?
Yeah, I got to open the call manager to see that, but yeah, I just opened it. So if you want to chat in there, you can.
Did you put me as an input? Because people can't see me.
No, not yet. I'm creating the input now.
So what does this do? Oh,
what'd you do, Jugs?
well, it's on my little thing at the bottom. I can turn my camera off, mute my microphone, but then I can hit it to where I don't see myself, but it's still there.
Gotcha.
So
while Jugs is here and he is the only one in right now, I'm gonna make a chat that is just for us, and I'm gonna change my background on this real quick to that. I'm gonna say okay, and I got to change the position to that. Hang on a second. There we go. That's good. That works. Okay. So let me do this. And let's put this up on the top and do like that. There we go. It's me and Jugs.
there we go.
Say hi to the people, Jugs.
What's going on, people? Just let me get rid of my thing there. There. Wow, it's actually kind of different. When I'm talking, am I out of sync?
No, you're fine.
When I'm watching it, I'm out of sync.
Oh, now you're fine in my software. You're good to go.
Well, let's see what we got here.
And Jeremiah, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it, my man. Really appreciate
Well, this is a little bit different.
it. Well, I got you in a contained box, so
Yeah, I can't do that. Where is that?
I could have made a widescreen box, but I figured, while it's only two of us.
Give me a second. I know why I'm looking like that. Oh my goodness.
Oh, Jug's got an MSI chair. Look at that.
Yeah. Oh, there we go, old man. There we go.
He's back. How
Well,
you
I was
been,
wondering
Jugs?
why. Huh?
How you been?
Been good. Been working on the titanium 18 build all day. Some
Everybody
crazy
keeps
things.
asking. Everybody wants
Well,
to know when's the update.
hey, you know what? I actually would have pushed it probably about an hour ago, but I was trying new add-ons, trying to have a variety of, because a lot of the add-ons, there is add-ons that cover everything. They're all in ones. Then there are some that are strictly like service based, like Real Debris or something. So I'm doing a couple different things, and all of a sudden it lost all sound. No matter what I did, it wasn't playing sound. I saved it, zipped it, put it on my Shield to test it. No sound. It wouldn't play sound for content. I'm like, what? So I don't know what I did. So I started from scratch, fixed it.
Oh, when that thing comes over to this side, yo, I'm posting that. That's pretty funny. my my social links are coming in a little slow right now for some reason. There it goes.
So in this interface, this vMix, do you get uh, everything that comes in?
Yeah. DB, thank you. I appreciate the kind message right there. Much appreciated. And Yo said $21. Sending 21 as a throwback to an age you are not. Thank you, Yo. I appreciate it.
Man, I'm looking pretty pale. Holy moly.
Need some sun.
Yeah,
It,
tell
it
me
says
about it.
social distancing, not sun distancing. You can go outside,
Yeah.
brother. It's okay.
Oh yeah, I'm outside, but I have to when I'm outside, it's wearing my helmet.
And where's that other one at? Jess wants us to know that we're such handsome fellas.
Gee,
See
thanks.
that,
I don't know what
Jugs?
else to say.
You've been called handsome at least once in your life now.
Yeah. Holy smokes. Look at that. I got a shave. Just looking scruffy. Holy moly. Man, is my camera looking like crap?
No, it looks okay. I mean, it's not like terrible. Looks all right.
Yeah, it just looks like it's gammaed right out and stuff like that.
Elias, thank you for the birthday wishes. Ladif, thank you. Appreciate it. DW says, Jug, you didn't put Gaia in your build.
Nope.
He said, nope.
Nope. I didn't. I don't use Gaia in Juggernaut build. Gaia is not my go-to.
Gaia's for me.
Yep. So keeping that in mind is the titanium build. Titanium update, the 17.6. I also did not put Gaia in there. I don't believe I did. I think I left it that if people wanted it, you can go ahead and add it, because moving forward with Gaia, they're pushing for scalability of to finish off 18 and go into 19. So in 18, the one for 18 that's coming out right away has Gaia in it. So because Lee likes Gaia, so stick with Gaia in the titanium.
That's right. For some reason, the super chat from Octavia did not show up, but Mr. Butler had told her thanks for the love, and I want to thank you for the love as well, Octavia. I don't know why it didn't show up in the chat, like where I can send it over, but I see your super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you very much, Octavia.
It shows up in YouTube because I don't think it's a super chat. It's one of those super stickers.
Oh, maybe they haven't added the stickers. That's what it is. Because
So you
the
can't.
super chats are showing up, but she's the first one that sent a sticker. So I guess that's got to
No,
get factored into my software here. You're gonna have to.
yeah.
I'm gonna have
No,
to put in a request.
someone else sent a sticker too. I think I don't know.
Look, Jugs, you're handsome twice today.
Man, you guys got to stop drinking. It's Lee's birthday, but I
Big
appreciate
Graham
it.
Jit, thank you. I appreciate it. If anybody else wants to jump on, say so in the chat. I'll create more boxes and we can get in here and hang out.
Yeah, come hang out with us.
And if you don't want to put your camera on like Storm, that's fine too. You can just talk. All good.
So with this vMix, it doesn't show icons, right? So when you turn your camera off, you just have a blank screen.
Yeah, it's just black.
Wow.
I think. Anyway, I think that's what it does.
Yep, just black.
But I like it because it's not a subscription service or anything, and it doesn't use a server. Like, you are directly connected to me right now. So there's no
Really?
Yeah, there's no go between. The only way there's a go between is if for some reason you have a firewall that does not allow a direct connection to me, then it will fail over to a secondary process where they will then use a server. But I have not seen that happen yet. I can see on my end in the control center how it connects. So you got a straight connection to me. So it's just your internet to my house.
Nice.
It's supposed to create very low latency. I'm missing some birthday messages here. Edgar, I appreciate you. Thank you. This is really, I don't know why it's so slow right now.
Holy smokes, I can't read and see all that.
Oh, Shrinking Sharon sent a sticker. Thank you, Shrinking Sharon. I didn't see it on the side chat over there. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. But this is upgrade. Like, the last message I see on this side right now is the one where Sharon said that Jugs look fine.
Oh, really?
Yep. I'm getting like a hang up here. I'm about to hit a
You
whole
know what?
refresh of the browser. Yeah, it's just sending it in slow. I don't know why. If it pops up, I will add them in as well. Torrance, thank you for the super chat. Terrence, Lorick, I appreciate it. And Slappy, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it.
So make sure, folks, those who are out there who haven't done it already, hit that thumbs up.
Hey, Jug,
Gotta give
so
Lee a thumbs up.
since you had the no sound, right? Are you able to figure out how to just fix that? Or do you have to like wipe it out?
Well, no, it's because I could have went into the system settings and you go into audio like within Kodi and change it from direct. There's different settings because I have direct or anything like that, but you want to keep a default direct sound default. So whatever device it installs on, it just picks up their default. For some reason, one of the add-ons, and I was goofing around with setting a YouTube API, because the most annoying thing that is happening right now with add-ons is anything that they reference from or pull from YouTube,
Yeah.
the developers can't use an API anymore. You have to use personal APIs.
Yes, everybody. I've been seeing a lot of complaints about I can't watch my trailers.
Yep. Well, that's exactly it. And like, let's say, um, in different categories in there, like if I go into the Magic Dragon, I go into music, and you go into music, and it's like the top 100 of 2017 or whatever. You click on it, sorry, you need your YouTube API. You go into other things, anything that pulls from YouTube, you can't watch it without having your own API. So I did it, quickly created an API and went and tested it, but then I was playing with some other settings, and something I did screwed it up, because I am going to be doing that for anybody who is getting that pop up with any add-on they're using in Cody. That what do you call it? You get that from YouTube where it says it's scheduled for deletion, or you currently have to have your own API. I'm doing. I'm going to do a live, and then from that do a video on how to create your own YouTube API and insert it into the YouTube add-on, which you can find some out there. But I'm going to do that for our community. It's pretty simple, and it's quick. You just click, 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 do a couple things, and copy and paste, and away you go. You're done, and it works just for you. So, like on your, so you can watch your trailers. You can anything that's pulled. A lot of replays get pulled from YouTube, so a lot of those are failing, like UFC replays, things like that. So
This is weird. I got a message now. I wonder if this is the same kind of thing, and I might need to fix this on vMix. My stuff stopped right as it was going, and then I tried to log out and log back into it, and it says data limit exceeded. The quota will be reset at midnight Pacific time. So I can't add people's messages to the chat anymore, like to the screen. That is bizarre.
yeah, I don't. So that means that vMix pulls from YouTube.
Yeah, they pull the chat out of it, but that shouldn't matter. You're just pulling out from the chat. Weird. Philly Cable Dave, I appreciate the super chat and the birthday wishes. Thank you. Greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. Um, Cell's in the house. What up, Cell? And Matt Wade, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate it. Fire Force said I finally told my mom you weren't gonna update Supremium. She's pissed. My bad, man. I'm thinking about actually doing another build at a certain point after I do another uh I want to update the wizard to a new version and then maybe do some kind of Supremium-ish build again. But it's gonna be a little while. I don't know what the deal is with VMix
Just
social right now. That's
just to
weird.
just to shout out Roger Case. I think you're misunderstanding why people are making sending birthday super chats or super stickers. Like, people aren't paying to ask a question.
Yeah, no,
If
it's
you have
just my
questions,
birthday. People are being nice. I appreciate
yeah.
y'all. I don't know. He thought he had to pay to ask me a question. Questions are free.
And Mike Citizen, listening to you talk, this is where Easy News would work for UFC stuff. Yeah, Easy News and things that there's actually an add-on that I was looking at that actually makes use of Easy News. But but When we work on a build, what we try to do is do the compromise of the things that I personally like, and try to base it on people's input to put in there what you would like or what you can make use of. But lately, a lot of things are going like to where they have real debrid, because a lot of people are using real debrid or premium eyes just to get content, movies, TV shows, replays, everything like that.
Yeah, definitely. It's it's definitely been a big uptick in all that stuff because all them DMCA notices and all that stuff, and stuff's getting taken down faster than ever on free links too. It's
Yep.
like, I mean, people are still putting it up, but they're taking them down so fast.
Yep.
When's the last time you seen a G video link? You know what I mean? Like they just
Yeah.
it, as soon as they're up, they're down.
There is a couple of fast add-ons out there, but I'm trying to stick with reliable ones that are also proven, and some new ones that are getting updated often, that have good backing with devs and support and stuff like that. So
Fire Force wants to
uh,
know if you're gonna do more videos for Ultra Seedbox.
yes, I am. I am now. Ultra Seed Box is creating an academy, an online academy for knowledge-based system for on their website, for Ultra Seed Box and all its features, all its functions and everything out. And I'm doing the videos for them. Yeah, they just approached me probably about a week ago and said, "This is what we're planning, and we would like to hire you to do all this." So I said, "Hell yeah!" So we're going to be doing lots of videos and walking through anything and everything that you see in the knowledge base of Ultra Seed Box, which includes going everything from what do you call it? Ultra Seed Box is storage. Ultra Seed Box is a Plex media server, all the way to the sonar, radar, everything in there, everything that you can do.
Nice. And Mike Citizen said he tried Fen and it uses Easy
Yeah,
News RD and Premium Eyes, and he appreciates
yeah,
it.
that's exactly the one I was looking at, Mike. Was Fen? Yeah. What I tried to do is again trying to equal or compromise with the add-ons that I put in there, because you want to keep the actual file size down, because some people, when they're loading and they want to install any type of build, you try to keep it down, and Titanium 18 was at 139 megs, which is pretty good, and it was packed full of a lot of good add-ons. So I've stripped most of the ones out that aren't being used. I'm running across. I'm running across repos that just do something that really tick me off. An example is the developers that have the repo of an add-on have it set at version number, let's say 159. For some reason, someone else who is including it in their repo puts it at 160, and like that you still receive the update, but what it is you're getting, if the developer goes to make an update or any changes on there, I don't know, because it can go one of two ways. I don't know if another developer who that has it in their repo is just changing the version number, but has it automatically linked when the developer updates it. It updates the link. But if you're altering the name, it might be a manual thing. So it really ticks me off that it may not be automatically updated, and you get an add-on that's people say, "Well, I'm at this version, and how come I see this version and it's not working properly, or they have this and stuff." Like it's crazy. Anyways, and yes, Rusty, Shadow is in there.
Yeah, so what this is, I just figured it out. It's vMix. They must be using an API for this, right? Because I just
Ah,
logged in with a different account to YouTube. So it's not my YouTube account that's passed. It's the vMix social. So enough people are online using vMix social that they hit some sort of quota
oh,
usage,
quota.
and they need to adjust their own API for vMix social. So that's why it stopped working and cut me out.
But were you able to log in and continue, or
No, I can log
it's
in, but it won't let me like pull up the chats to sling across.
oh. Well, you all I do is even when I'm using StreamYard and that, I always pull out the chat because you can click on the three dots of the YouTube live chat and
Yep.
just you and pop out chat, and I slide it over to my second screen. That's why I'm always looking to my right, because that's where it is. I always pull out the YouTube chat because it moves faster.
Yeah. No, I have it pulled out, but I just can't send it into the show.
Yeah, because so you can see it.
I can see
Because
it,
I
but I
don't.
can't. I
Yeah.
can't. It just stopped at a certain point updating. Interesting.
Hey, Mibzan asked you, what did you get for your birthday?
A haircut and some penne alla vodka, which was made from scratch. The sauce, which turned out amazing. And I ordered a couple of camera lenses for my Sony A6600. Nothing too crazy, just some prime lenses. Um, so I want to once I think I might go out even if we still have a lockdown. Like I might go out and take some photos of like empty streets, stuff like that. Like just because you can't really do that in New York City very often. So
Well, where you work, is it like multi floors? You got high rise where you work?
where I work, yeah. Um,
Can
I
you
mean,
can
I
you
could,
go to your work, take
yeah,
some pictures out from out the window?
yeah, something like that. Just try to get some stuff that you normally wouldn't ever get. Because I have a
Yeah.
plan to um, build my Instagram. I have a Instagram for my business, and I want to build that page with like really nice pictures and videos and stuff like that. So, um, I
Yeah, I've
don't
been
know.
doing nothing but I ordered another part for my bike and the tranny pulley, so less teeth on the drive, so I get up to speed a lot faster, 3% faster. And right now, my bike, which is 700 pounds without any fuel or oil or anything, so it's 735 fully loaded with my 350-pound frame, and I up and it goes like, I mean, the torque in it is insane.
Nice. Hey Roger, which video are you trying to install from? You might be looking at an old video. Make sure when you go to the videos, get the newest one. If you're following one of my Shield videos, if that's what you're trying to do, there's Shield videos back from like 2017, and those would not line up anymore. On the videos, they say when they're from. So the newest one is from March of 2020. So it's last month. That one will work fine.
Yeah, is he trying to install
That's
from
what
the
I'm thinking. He
Shield?
said, I'm trying to install from your video, but the instructions don't match up.
Yeah, that's the thing. Sometimes, Roger, when you're looking at video, if it's the same device, let's say he did a video on the Shield and you have a Shield. Again, like you said, look at the dates or things like that.
He said he
Um,
was using the most recent one. So what wasn't installing for you?
yeah, what aren't you installing? Because sometimes things are a little bit different. You just have to feel around. But
And are you on a
um,
Shield?
yeah,
Because that
what device?
I mean, you can translate it to other devices, but if that's specifically for the Shield, it would work on a
And
Lee
what? Yeah,
box.
and what are you trying to install? An APK,
Yeah,
Cody?
what's failing to install?
Yeah. Oh, people, I'm getting.
All right, so he
Okay,
says
on
yes,
a
he's on a
Shield.
Shield.
What are you trying to install, Roger?
What point is messing up for you?
Yeah. Like what application are you trying to install? So while we're waiting for some answers from him, we're in a phase 5 reopen plan,
You know,
reopening our province.
we just got an update today too from the governor saying May 15th they're going to do like a little bit of small things reopening, construction and stuff like that. I was a little shocked by that, honestly, because I feel like it's too soon. As much as I want to be free, I just feel like there's clearly people out there that still have coronavirus. So
Yeah, yeah, there is. Celex, I was using Crew all day today, so I don't know what's down on there. Um, but yeah, it's we are because we flatten the curve. Or we have only 300 and something confirmed cases in our province, and around us, every people are in like 1,000 more, like and things like that. So we are. It what do you call it? So it's phase five. Like there's 5 phases. So the first one they're going to do dentists, do a couple things, whatever, and then the next week do something else, and then the next week and start opening more. I'm phase five for our tattoo stuff, but
yeah,
it's to be determined because they're
okay.
monitoring as they go.
Larry, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. And Roger, I would I can't really help you if you don't remember what wasn't working. But if you join our Telegram group, we'd be more than happy to help you out. We can go back and forth and chat on Telegram and figure out what's going on for you. Dirty Harry asks if Cody 18.6 works with Gaia. It does. I just prefer 17 because you don't have to mess about with setting up, like, there's menu issues on 18, things like that. And you got to also add in a couple more providers to make it pull the same links that you just pull from setting up one provider on 17. So 17 is a little easier, but it works on 18. I did say thank you for the super chat, I hope, to Larry. If I
Yeah.
did not, thank you, Larry. I appreciate it. Terror said you got only those few cases because nobody ever wants to go to Saskatchewan.
You know what, Terror, like up north here, like north in La Ronge and stuff like that. Terror, you'll know where that is. You should. Um, my uncle lives up there, and they have a complete shutdown now of all northern Saskatchewan, complete and utter complete shutdown, not essentials, not shutdown. Is because in those communities up north, a lot of them were traveling on the old ice roads to get to Alberta to go to work, caught the COVID in Alberta and brought it home.
Juan Carlos, if you hit me up on Telegram for that question. I don't really talk about services like that on YouTube, but shoot me a message on Telegram and I will answer whatever question you got. And Roger, Shrink and Sharon just posted the Telegram group twice right there.
Yeah, so if you see the Telegram link there from Shrink and Sharon, Roger, you just click on it, and if you're on a computer, it'll ask you to use the web browser, or you can install it. If you're on a phone, Android, or anything, like yeah, you go there. We do want to make sure if you need to ask for help, the first thing you do is make sure when you join is acknowledge the bot, and then you need to change your default icon. And if you need help with that, you can just ask. Or the easiest way, if you remember, is the little icon that will probably have your initial on there. If you click yours, you can it'll show a little camera icon, and you click it, and you can choose a picture or take one or whatever. You just don't want to leave it the default because that tends to lean towards being a bot, and you can be kicked from the group.
And Fire Force asks, "How is the Bronx?" Um, from what I understand, actually Queens had the most cases of coronavirus out of everywhere. Because I don't know what's up, but people in Corona Queens were going crazy. Like most places in Queens, when I drove around, were very quiet. But I went to Corona, and people were just walking around like it was any other day. It was crazy. I was just like, "What is going on over here?" That's near where the Mets play. So it's like I'm like, "What?" Everybody, it was so weird. Like I saw a bunch of people walking around like absolutely nothing was happening.
That's crazy. Like you see, it was all over the news before, like when they're doing interviews, there's people on vacation, and if I get the corona, I get the corona. I'm going to live my life and party and stuff like that. Okay, sure, live
Yeah,
your
I
life
mean,
till you get the
look, it's
corona.
crazy. I know a few people that have had it, and I know someone with a pre-existing condition that recovered just fine and just a little fever, felt a little sick, whatever. And then I know another guy who passed away, a friend and colleague for 20 years, passed away, no underlying condition. Guy was built like an ox.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I guess you might be able to say he was slightly overweight, but, by medical standards per se, but he was not really, like he was super active, strong. You know what I mean? Like he was by no means out of shape. Drew, thank you for the super chat. I greatly appreciate it.
Well, we all can just be like Trump and let's just inject solvents and cleaners into everybody. Like that's just a.
I did you see
I
that
just
Lysol actually put out a statement telling people please do not ingest or inject our products?
yes. It's like well, it's because you get that pumpkin talking mess. It's just it's just crazy.
Super Steel,
Well,
thank you
that's
for
like
the
our
birthday wishes. Joseph, thank you for the birthday wishes. I appreciate you guys. Ladif, yes, I'm in New York.
well, you
Um,
like we have our premiere. Excuse me, which is Justin Trudeau talking about um, being secluded, being self isolated and stuff like that. His wife tested positive for corona, so they quarantined. He nobody can really tell whether he did have it or not. But then after the 14 days, like he was in a month at their cabin, he's doing daily reports from the steps of his cabin, and everybody's like, "Well, you got everybody else in your cabinet working, but why aren't you? You've been cleared and stuff like that." And then everybody stay home. And then his wife or daughter or somebody tweets with Thanksgiving, he crossed the bridge to go, like he traveled to go to his cabin and then traveled to another province to go to his cabin. And his family was tweeting it. And, like with all of it's like, yeah.
Cell, if you're in here, you want to come on, you can let me know. Just type it in the chat. Anybody that wants to come on the show and hang out, just type it in the chat. I'll make space in the boxes and load it up.
Yeah. Easter. Sorry.
It was Easter.
Yeah. Easter, Mibzan. All I know is when I hop on my bike, all I have to do is stop to get fuel, which is all automated. I don't have to go in and touch anybody. I wear my gloves. I'm not around anybody, and then I just ride. I'm gone for hours. I come home, pull in the garage, and walk in my house.
Yep.
It's like,
Yeah, I don't mind going out to drive either, like because I don't get out or do anything, but I like to drive around a little bit and I just look around and see because it's so weird. I mean, we have such a high population and it's so busy here. So it's kind of just freaky to get out. Like I get out on the highway in the middle of the day when it's like rush hour and it's empty. It's just like you're cruising like it's 4 a.m. Bizarre.
yeah, that's crazy, eh? All I got to say to people, and if you're one of them, Lee, then this goes to you too, brother.
So,
If you are in your car alone and you are wearing a mask,
no, man.
keep that mask on when this is all done because you deserve it. Like
I
I
what
see
I
it
do
so
though,
many.
this is what I do put on a mask when I get in my car alone if I'm going to the store because I put on the
Yeah,
mask before I leave my house. Then I go to
yeah,
the supermarket and I drive with the mask on. But if I'm just driving around and driving back home, I'm not putting a mask on in my car by myself.
yeah. I see a lot of people. Just the other day, it was nice and warm here, and driving along, people driving with their cars, their windows open, wearing a mask. Just, just go home and stay home. Like, but you know what? It's better safe than sorry. We were at Walmart today where I bought a new barbecue. Man, I got caught by one of those. We bought the stuff that we wanted, and we do the just self checkout, and you go to leave, and as you get out of the self checkout, piled right across the all the wall for like $200, a new big 4 burner barbecue with the side burner and stuff like that. And my wife asks, so my wife does this thing, honey, the next time we have extra money, do you think we could get? Well, she's like, I think we need a new barbecue. So I'm standing there staring at this barbecue, and I could see out of my peripheral vision, she's over here just staring at me like, yeah, get it, get it. And it worked. We ended up buying it. Got it. So we got a new barbecue we have to put together.
Someone asked if I was close to 4th Avenue. I mean, I work on 6th Avenue in Manhattan, but I live in Queens. So, to answer M Love's question, Jess says she wants to ride in my car and ride on your bike.
Okay. Well,
That's a
there's
lot
no
of
way.
speed.
Yeah. There's
My wife,
no.
she during the quarantine, she's just sitting there on we have like 2 sofas in the living room. So we're staying on separate sofas, right? And we're just chatting with each other. And she's sitting there one day, this was like a few weeks ago, and she's like on her phone and just looking over at me, trying to put the sweet face on, and I'm like, "What's up?" She's like, "I'm really bored." And I'm like, "Okay." I'm like, "We can't go to eat dinner or do any, what do you want to do?" And she's like, "I want to buy a Nintendo Switch." I'm like, "They're all sold out." She goes, "No, the Switch Lite is releasing and it's in stock." I'm like, "Okay." She's like, "Can I have a credit card to buy the Switch?" I'm like, "Oh man." So she's got a Switch Lite in the house now. I can't, I'm like, "What are you gonna do?" She's super bored.
Yeah.
She doesn't like TV like I do. Like I could watch TV all day. She's likes like 4 shows and that's it. So,
My wife is on a binge of the TV show called Heartland.
oh, I've heard of that show, but I haven't watched it.
It's about horses and people, and of course I'm like, come on, man. So I go upstairs and watch my stuff. I'm watching like anime and I like kicking on the service and watching one of the retro TV shows, and I'm watching Chips. And I'm like, man, this brings back memories. There and watching. She comes up and she's kind of looking at it, she goes, this show is dumb. I'm like, get out of the room. Just leave. Just leave. You're gonna get hurt. And then she comes up to the room and I'm watching Hercules, Legend of Hercules,
Yeah.
deal with Kevin Sorbo. Watching that, she's like, oh my goodness, this is just as bad as that other one, and it's even worse than that SGI. And I'm like, SGI? She goes, yeah, SGI. Well, our insurance is SGI. I'm like, insurance? No, what do you mean? She goes, yeah, SGI. I mean, like, and I said, so you mean SG1? I'm like, okay. Yeah, Stargate? No, get out. That's it. Go sleep in the garage. She doesn't like my shows.
I usually do drive through the Midtown Tunnel when I go to work. Um, but when I drive home, I usually take the 59th Street Bridge just to save the money.
Me
Oh
too.
my God. Did you see Cell's comment?
Yep. Me too. Me too, baby. That blonde boy. Oh boy,
Yo,
Gabrielle.
Cell, you need to come on the show. Cell, set up the computer. Storm said me too. Oh man, that's funny.
I know Lucy Lawless in there. She was just when she would fight and do the like her yell and her face, but like I just like, man, I wonder if she does that in the old sack. Yeah.
That's funny. Jess said her mom looked like Lucy in her prime.
Wow, that's good. Can't say nothing about someone's mom. Come on now, that's a bomb.
Yeah,
That's a
that's good.
that's a bomb statement. All right, cool. Right on, right on.
Oh, Joseph asked about the Spartacus series. I love that show. You watch that, Jugs?
I started, and I didn't continue. So now I want to watch something different. And I actually, people have mentioned that one a lot.
Yeah, it's really good. Spartacus was great.
You know what? I've been watching it. Just I started the series, and only the first two, and the second one's coming out. Is The Last Dance, the Michael Jordan story? The Last Dance.
Yeah,
Man, is that interesting? Holy smokes!
I gotta watch that.
Like you watched it?
No.
Oh, like when they talk about him, all the way from getting drafted in '84 to the problems there, like when um, Pippen was in a 7-year contract for only $18 million, and he was the number 2 player in the NBA. But he was 122nd in the list for the amount of pay, but he's locked into a contract. And people like Michael Jordan are making 9 to 10 times the amount of money he is in a year. And how the team went to shit when he got hurt and went on the hurt what do you call it, hurt roster, and said, I'm not coming off. I'm never going to play for the Bulls again, and stuff like that. How the team was sucking, and how Michael Jordan literally saved that team and that. I never knew all that. I don't watch basketball.
Yeah.
So like just watching it, I just laid down in bed and I'm like, damn, I watched what do you call that? One of an actor that I haven't seen in a while. Watched one of his movies, and I was saying, man, something different. Michael Jordan. Okay, start watching. I'm like, and there's like multiple episodes, but only the first 2 are available. I'm like, oh great. Now I have to actually wait.
Now you gotta wait.
For
Yeah.
the next.
Hugo, thank you. I appreciate it. And Leroy, thank you. I appreciate the birthday wishes from both you guys. Hugo asked the question, is it worth it to upgrade to the new Shield if you just use it to watch movies? No, probably not. I mean, it it's I find the new Shield to be it is better. Like I just feel like it's smoother, and the new remote is awesome. No matter what, if you keep the old Shield, get the new remote though. You can buy it straight from Nvidia. It's awesome. I do like the new Shield better, but if it's not that much of a difference from 2017. So I wouldn't buy a whole unless you got somebody that wants to buy your Shield, and you can maybe get it for only a small amount of money instead of paying for the whole thing, then maybe. But
Well, that's the good thing about the Shield is you're guaranteed like if it for updates and scalability
you
and
know,
stuff like that. So
I was actually just talking about that to somebody locally on the phone, and they were buying Chinese boxes or whatever, and I said, how many boxes have you bought since 2015? And my buddy goes, I think this is the fourth one. I usually buy like a new one every year to year and 3 months because they slow down and I don't get any updates or something doesn't work. And I said, okay. I said, and how much did you spend on each box? He said, I don't know, maybe $50 for one box, 75 for another. I'm like, by the time he was done, you spent like somewhere between $200 and $300. And I said, I got a 2015 Shield sitting right here. It's got the latest version of Android. It's got Google Assistant. I could talk to it, could do whatever I want with it. And I bought it one time in 2015, and it's still working right now. And it's
yep,
fully updated just the same as the 2019 version. And it's 2020.
yeah,
It's 5 years later.
yeah.
So,
I got my Shield. It's on the TV in the living room. The only other device, like I was going to get another Shield, and I've said it before, I got gifted from a subscriber to my channel, a 4K Amazon 4K stick, um, just just to watch content, like watch services and anything. Like we still have Netflix because we have kids, Netflix and Disney and anything like that. It works perfect. I don't have a problem, and it being Wi-Fi, so it's But between those two, the Shield is if you manage the money or it's in your budget, the Shield is overkill for a lot of things, but again, that saves you the money because it is that overkill.
yeah.
It is like that, then if you choose, you can do so much more.
And yeah, and it's like if you learn at later on that you like certain things or whatever, the Shield can do it. and you're gonna have a bunch of other boxes that you realize, oh man, I can't do this thing or that thing. Um, Kelsey, I'd say no. That's kind of the same question that Hugo just asked. You know, is it worth it to upgrade? Already have the new remote. I would just stay like that. And like I said, unless it is better, I enjoy it better. I just feel like it's a bit smoother. The pro version that is, not the tube one. Don't buy the tube one. The tube one's not terrible, but there's only a $50 difference, and I feel like half the storage space, 1 gig less RAM, no USB slots. That's not worth the $50 trade-off. You might as well. You're already spending a good amount of money. You might as well just spend the extra 50 and get the good one. But you know, I would say no. You know, like I wouldn't advise anybody to buy a 2017, I mean a 2019 Shield if you have a 2017, just if you're just streaming with it and whatever. You know, but if you find somebody that wants to buy a cheaper Shield and you want to sell them your 2017 Shield for say 100 and something dollars, and they're like, okay, cool, then go ahead. You know what I mean? Like, I'd say it's worth it for that smaller amount on an upgrade, but not
Well,
at
you
full
know
price.
what? Well, that's exactly it too. You get yourself any box. Like, okay, any of the new boxes that have just come out recently and people are raving about, and you're spending, close to $100 for, like, the
Like the B
96
links
Max
and
or
stuff.
the B links and stuff like that. You keep that for a year, and if you go to sell it, you're going to sit there and say, "Well, I'll take $40 for it."
Yep.
Your shield, if like right now, I've had my shield for 2 years. And right now, as is, I do a factory reset on it. I can sell it for $200 still because it's 300 here. So
Thundercloud said Supreme Builds was the reason I got the Shield and found out about Premium Eyes and stuff like that. I went broke because of him. Sorry, man. But you're having fun, right? You're watching stuff,
yeah.
enjoying yourself.
And
Oh
then
man.
Nathaniel Brinson. Nathaniel is the one who actually gave me who sent me. He shipped me a 4K stick as a gift, and yeah, absolutely, my man. I use it. My wife is upstairs using it right now. We watch it. We use it every day. Just for a little basic use as is. Don't need nothing else on it. It works perfectly fine. Anything else that I want to do, like the Shield, like play the retro gaming, new games, all our content, everything else, everything I do on the Shield.
Classy Christine said, "Why did they eliminate the controller with the Shield? They still sell the old controller. At least I could buy it in Micro Center. Um, I did see an FCC filing for a new controller though when they were gonna release the 2019 Shield, and they never released that controller. So I don't know what
Yeah,
happened to that
yeah.
controller, but they did file it to the FCC. Maybe they'll release it later. But they definitely had developed a new one because they passed it through the FCC.
And Kenneth, yeah, Kenneth, I'm just excuse me, I'm just lazy. I haven't gone out. I saw that they were there in my list, and just add the Last Dance to my Plex. You know,
EW, thank you, man. And I appreciate you coming by. Get some rest, and thank you for the well wishes. And
statement like that is just like, okay, I, that's good. Glad it works for you, bro.
yep.
Perfect. Yeah, that's awesome, dude. Who's sending me messages?
Yeah, that's one thing. Like Nathaniel just said, he needs to get the new remote for both his shields. If you have a shield, guys, and it's a 2015 shield or a 2017 shield, buy the remote. It's totally worth it. Go to NVIDIA's website and buy the remote for the 2019 shield. Best upgrade you could make. That remote upgrade from the 2017 remote to the 2019 remote is worth more than the upgrade from the 2017 shield to the 2019 shield. Like that remote is that much.
Well, see, and I was thinking about getting the new remote, but I don't use the remote. I use a um, on that one. I think is my Re 8 or it might be my iPad's mini keyboard.
Yeah.
I use that to be, because I do typing and stuff like that. I don't do the talking, which I can. So
YouTube is really bugging. Like I'm looking at my control center right now, and it says your stream's current bit rate of it's basically 15 megabits per second because I'm doing 1080 is higher than the recommended bit rate. We recommend that you use a stream bit rate of 4500,
yeah,
4.5
forty
megabits per
five
second.
hundred.
I am not uploading 1080p 60 frames per second at 4.5 megabits per second. That's going to look awful. Their recommended bit rates are weird.
Yeah. Well, that's the only thing is when it starts doing that, they're auto throttling right now. So you're going to get choppiness and cutting.
Yeah. Oh, maybe that's what it is. So, oh, that's probably why, because I don't remember them recommending it being that low. I'll try it. I'll try it on the next live. Thank you,
Yeah.
RB. I appreciate it. Oh, Nathaniel says it keeps buffering. I guess it's maybe it can't handle my 15 right now.
Yeah, we have to keep in mind is YouTube made that announcement that they're I don't know if they're still doing it, like where to help throttle not to help throttle to throttle live shows and uploaded videos to preset them at a certain resolution to help with the extra server loads and bandwidth being used for so many people being at home, so
Thank you, Sandy. I appreciate the birthday wishes, Sandy Thomas. Thank you.
maybe it's because I'm talking too much. Typical jugs.
John, I missed you earlier. John Klontz said happy birthday. Thank you, John. And Red Dog, I missed yours earlier too. Thank you for the birthday wishes, Red Dog.
So for those that are in here, make sure to hit that thumbs up, folks. Last time I looked, we had like 104 watching and only 81 hitting those thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up. Let's get it up to 100.
Yeah, get 100 likes for my birthday. Let's do it.
Yep. Yeah, let's do that. Hit the thumbs up. And hey, if you're in here and if we're not to your liking or the show isn't, you can hit the thumbs down as well. We prefer you don't, but at least do one or the other.
Ooh, 99. 101. We hit it.
Wow, that
That was
104.
quick.
That jumped up quick.
Thank you, guys.
That's awesome. That's awesome, you guys. Absolutely awesome. Oh, it said 104. Now, how is that happening?
Somebody hit the down. They listened to you. Somebody disliked us.
Yeah. Somebody just remember, so you can't hit it more than once. So if you click it, you get one or the other. So if you click it once, oh wow.
Yeah, it's definitely YouTube because I just set my stream to 144p and it's still giving me a buffer circle every once in a while.
Yeah. Right now, I just was watched. I flipped to the YouTube because I keep the video there. And right when I was talking about the thumbs up and thumbs down, they can hit it once. It buffered.
Yeah.
Well, stick it out with us, folks. Stick it out with us.
Yeah, Jeremiah says it's at 480. Yeah. I just said, let me try 144p. You can't get any lower than that. I think it's got to be, I'm putting up too much bandwidth. My internet is too good for YouTube.
Yeah, it probably is.
Thundercloud said, I'm curious what service you use Premiumize and RD with the most success. Define success because it really depends what you want to do. I find for me, I load up Premiumize and RD in Cinema HD and I'm totally fine with that. I get usually 1080 links, for everything I search for, no problem. Occasional 4K pops in. Cell, look at Cell. Okay, I'll take my thumbs down back. And now it's gone. It was Cell, he did it.
That bastard.
So yeah, Cinema I use because it's quick and it's easy and I can just open it and I'm in. It's not like I got to open Kodi and then go to an add-on. So if I just want to, get home from work, watch something, I usually pop on cinema and I load both those things in there and I'm good. But if I want to sit down and have like an immersive experience with 4K on my TV and surround sound, then I go into my SBMC fork, load up the Gaia mini build, and I search for something on Gaia, and I can almost always find something with surround sound in it. And if there is a 4K version available, it will show up in Gaia. So those are my
Yeah, and
two go-tos.
I'm the same way, Cody. Because I get the benefit of when I'm working on updates is I'm testing the add-ons live here, so on my TV and things I had on my Shield. So using both services, Real to Brit and Premiumize, and I use I'm a Cyberflix VIP member, so I use there, but it doesn't have Premiumize, just RD, I think. And I have just recently started trying out Zion. Um, and getting a lot of luck on Zion. But the only thing that there's a couple of things with Zion I don't like, but I have it set for TV series. You can set it to that when it reaches a certain amount of links, it auto plays, and the default is 5. So I have it set like that. And Real to Brid always comes up before Premiumize. I have not seen how to set it if you want one or the other, but it's always Real to Brid. So I'm not really taking advantage of Premiumize. But if I turn that off and let it go through, whether it be movies or TV shows, in Zion, I get a lot of Premiumize.
Yeah.
So it's both. I just cover all the bases. So the best luck is those two that have worked for me is for Premiumize is Cody and Zion.
Undercloud said most links. You're asking me which add-on or app gives the most links? Gaia by far. You want the
Yeah.
most links? It's Gaia. RB likes my
Well, the one
background.
thing
Thank
I
you.
like, the
Um,
one thing I like is with the
yeah,
Shadow does the same thing as like it'll you can have it, you check that it'll delete duplicates and you can use services. The only thing about Shadow that is a little bit, it's one or the other. You only can use either Real to Brid or Premiumize
that's
or All
weird.
to Brid. Yep.
That's weird. If
Yeah.
if you have if it has the ability to use anyone you want, they should just let it load them all.
Yeah. So I don't know what, because their motto is as quick as possible. So it works and it's working and getting updated lots, but it works fast.
That's
Like
good.
it's a fast, but it is one of those that you have to have a service. You
Yeah.
have to have Real to Brid or Premiumize.
I kind of feel like you just have to have a service period now these days. Like, I mean, you can
Yep.
get away without it, but by the time you get to watch a link and you get to find one that works, and then you could be halfway through your movie and all of a sudden it starts buffering, like because it's you just don't know how many other people are jumping on that link while you're waiting. The services are so cheap, like Real to Brid, especially Real to Brid. Premiumize just had a big sale. Alderbrid, I bought Alderbrid for $30 a year on a sale too. Like when I saw it $30 a year for a sale, I said I'll just buy it at that price.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, and that's where a lot of people can be thankful to those who do Plex and those who actually create their own libraries and things like that, and using with through Real to Brid or downloading via Real to Brid is because once you, not downloading from Real to Brid, actually downloading and calling to it using any applications that are not using Cast or things like that, because keeps building that extensive link library worldwide that Real to Brid has.
yep.
And the same thing with Premiumize. Like if you turn around and you go search for something, an add-on or an application that uses it and doesn't have it, it'll, if you click it, it'll download to it. So that means I benefit from you searching for a 1951 movie, something
Yeah,
like that.
absolutely. Let me answer this question. Joseph asked if I've done the new video with Guy yet. I haven't. Um, I didn't really. I was planning to do it on Friday, and then I was gonna do it yesterday. Friday I worked. By the time I was done, I was just like, I'll do it tomorrow. And then I ended up working some yesterday too, because one of my coworkers' laptops fried. Uh, so since we're all tapping in to work from home, he couldn't tap in, so I covered his shift. I was like, oh man. So I ended up, working on Saturday, and then today was my birthday. I'm like, I'll just come on in the evening, but I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I want to make I'm gonna do. I think I'll do the 17.6 version tomorrow, and then I want to do the 18 version probably Tuesday. Like I think I'm gonna try to do a video a day, maybe next week, something like that.
Oh yeah.
Um, Let me see. Tara's talking about news groups. Yeah, I mean, I got Easy News for $60 a year, unlimited. At that price, I feel like it's definitely good. Um, Somebody was asking Jugs a question too. I saw before. Oh,
Technology King was asking me.
Nathaniel says to please put a battery in your clock.
Oh,
And
I have it. I have it at 5 o'clock for just
then
because.
Technology King wants to know how many gigs would you recommend on Ultra Seed Box for a lot of content?
How many gigs? We want to get into terabytes because they have different packages. Like that have the Plex included. All the way up to a 12 terabyte dedicated disc unmetered, 50 terabytes upload, stuff like that. But again, you pay the price for that. Like it's, uh, geez, I think it's like 60, 70 euros. So however that much is here,
Yeah, they have like the
you know,
unlimited one, right? Or something.
yeah.
What is that? Lightning is the unlimited one?
Well, they changed there's a Lightning Plex, which is 8 terabytes, dedicated disk, unmetered, things that which is Plex. But they also have a Chitak or whatever Plex at $73 a month, which is
Damn.
91 US. So
Like
it's seven.
at those prices, I'm like, just buy a NAS drive. Like, yeah, you got to pay
Yep.
more up front, but it comes back to you,
Yep.
over time. Chris says, I'm looking to build a library of content. Is Plex the way to go? I would like to put it on a hard drive. I mean, yeah, it's the way to go, but you're going to need a lot of hard drives if you
Yep.
want to, like those movies take up space and TV shows pretty quick.
Yeah,
But
there's lots of resources out there, different ways to do it. I just liked the Plex because for personal use, and the thing that you can do with Plex, you can set it up to where you can have access to your Ultra Seed box, and then if you also have network storage, behind your firewall on your router, you can set it up to connect to that too. There's lots of there's lots of ways to go with Plex. There's the options
I,
are not endless, but good.
they're pretty close to endless. But yeah, I mean, listen, if you're going to do it yourself, you're better off getting a NAS. If you want to
Yeah,
do it locally than trying to put it on any kind of hard drive or building a NAS drive, yourself, a little NAS computer, like build your own with something like Unraid. But um, the reason for that is it's expandable. You can, and you also get, easy access to backing up. Like I have 32 terabytes in my WD NAS, but I do a RAID 5, so I get a straight backup, so I can only use basically half of that.
yeah,
But what that does is it's four hard drives. There are four 8 terabyte hard drives in there. So if one hard drive fails, I can just get another hard drive the same size, pull out the failed one, plug in the new one, and all the data will get rebuilt that was on the failed one, right on the new one. So when you're building your libraries like that, local libraries, make sure you got some kind of backup because you're going to be really sad with the amount of time you spend building that library for yourself if you don't have backups to it.
yeah,
Um,
exactly.
That's a good question. Classy Christine says, I am having trouble with my TV shows in Plex. How do I go about renaming them? So, hang on. Let me quickly do an input here. Oh, I think I already have that up here, don't I? I do. All right, hold on. I'm going to switch over to the show over here. And let me just minimize this for a second. And all right, so I go to my NAS drive, which is here. Oh wait, not doing. Oh, I didn't map it. I thought I mapped it on the new PC. I haven't mapped it yet. Hold on.
Yeah, but are you just going right to it and renaming it, or it's
Yeah,
just is
it's gonna
Classy
make
trying
me
to
log
rename
into
it?
it, but um, I don't. I forgot. I thought I mapped it though, but I guess I didn't. All right. Well, I can't really show it to you if I don't have it mapped because it doesn't really. Um, I gotta actually go in and map
Who?
a drive. All right. So I can't really do that right this second, but
Well,
uh,
what were you trying to do?
show her the filing naming convention and how to like separate the TV shows. That's what she was asking.
Well, that's the thing is she trying to do Classy? Are you trying to do that where you have access to the actual file in your storage, or are you trying to do that within the Plex Media Server application? Because if you're trying to do it while you're on your Plex Media Server, you just hover over the picture and you hit the pencil, and you can edit the file name and information and stuff like that. So, and
Oh, really?
Cellx, yeah, Cellx says Supreme Builds explain to some of the savages that we are not broken up. LMAO had a
Who
few
thinks we
ask me
broke
what
up?
happened to us.
Here, let me
Yeah,
merge this back. Who thinks we broke up?
yeah, I don't know. You just said some people.
Probably in the Facebook group because we're not too active there. But yeah, it's not even letting me browse. That's weird. Let me try this. I'm gonna try it by IP address.
Are you able to start your Plex server? Like you go in while you're doing that. Technology King Jug, do you know how to make a fork of Cody with a build inside of it? Yeah, but that's not a problem. I mean, like what we use forks for is just to give you a slightly modded version of Kodi that it'll allow you to have multiple instances of Kodi installed. Now, what we do is we use a base of SBMC, or there's one for Titanium, there's one for Juggernaut. That there's forks out there, and our forks when we do it have the wizard installed, and you just install the fork, and then you can install one of our builds. But you can use SBMC. Um, there's many other like just forks out there, but SBMC is our Supreme Builds Media Center, right?
Yep.
And you can use that and install a build on there. Ideally, one of ours. Many groups out there that do builds as well. Usually, will have a fork with their wizard in it.
Hey,
So there.
Classy Christine, I was able to map the network drive, so I'll show it to you real quick. So this is my folder here, right? And I have a media folder, and then you make folders. I make a media folder in the root of your drive, and then I make folders for everything that I use in Plex. So here's TV shows. I just made one called TV shows. And if you look in here, each show has its own folder. And then when you go inside of that, you make folders for the seasons. All right. And inside of there, you just name them the name of the show. And I usually do like space dash space and S01 E01 S01 E02, just like that. And if you know the name of the episode, you can do space dash space and the name of the episode. Doing this will automatically cause Plex to build the proper information for um, for the show and the episodes. So I just do it that way. And then since I'm here, I might as well show you what I do with movies. I just do the name of the movie, and then in parentheses, I put the year, right? And then same thing for the file. Name of the movie, parenthesis year, and that's it.
Okay, start your Plex media server.
All right, hang on a second. I'm gonna have to go back over here. Wait, where did my? Apparently, I closed YouTube. Thought I minimized it, but I must have closed it out for some reason. All right, hang on a second. Let me
Well,
open a new
right
window.
click on that. Right
Huh?
click on your icon at the bottom, and you can say open a new one or hit that YouTube.
Yeah, do that. So for me to go into my Plex server, I have to get into my NAS first. There we go.
Hey, don't you just have a login?
I just logged into it a second ago, so it let me right back in. So then I'm going to
No.
go over to apps. And there's Plex. Plex Media Server. Configure.
Holy smokes! You have to do all that, man.
Well, that's
Do
because
a book.
Plex is it's running on the NAS. So
So do a what you call it? Just put a bookmark already.
yeah, I just do this. I'm kind of lazy like that, even though I know it would be um, better.
Okay,
So
so your movies and things like that. So your content. So in your library.
oh what? Wait, why is it not showing? Oh, there we go. Okay.
Yeah, it's laid out differently. So okay, so just classy. If you're looking at it like this, where you have your content on there, just hover over one of those, and you can see in the bottom left-hand corner there's a pencil,
You
and
can edit the titles there too.
you can edit your titles and stuff like that if you're looking at to rename it that way. Yeah. Ballers, ballers. I wish they would have made more on ballers.
Yeah. Ballers is free to watch now too.
Yep.
It said I had an update for my Plex server, but I'll get that later.
Yeah, I have to update mine too.
Now I have to go into my control center again.
All right, Mike, you have a good one. Mike Citizen is saying goodbye.
Uh,
To get
look,
demonetized.
look at that. My birthday show is already limited.
It
Add
doesn't say
suitability.
why.
What did I do? Why is it limited? Unbelievable.
You got me on here.
I know. Jugs came on and it was over.
Yep, that was it. It's all over.
Yeah, I wanted to view it in the control room. Oh, look, now it says my bitrate is lower than the recommended bitrate. How did that happen?
Because Jugs is on there. Come on now.
But my connection is good. That's weird. Okay, whatever. YouTube is having trouble. Like, when it tells me that, it makes me want to just, like, run a speed test. Like,
Wow, what's going on here? My phone is freaking out. Somebody sent me a video.
Willie, thank you for the birthday wishes. I appreciate it. Yeah, no. Well, that was weird. Maybe I am having internet trouble. Because it jumped up mad fast and then it plopped down. I don't know what that's about. But it doesn't matter. My upload's still good. What happened, Jugs?
So a buddy of mine just sent me a video, and it's just It's a guy who opens a pickle jar, reaches in the pickle, throws the pickle in the microwave, puts it in for a few seconds. Then it goes off and he opens it. And when he opens it, it's a big giant sex toy in there. So the microwave muted what do you call it? Mutated the pickle into a big dork. It's funny.
Thank you,
I don't want to
technology.
say a whole
Thank you,
bunch.
Willie Banks.
I don't want to go crazy on
Thunder,
here so you
take
get
care,
into more
Thunder.
trouble. Oh, look, you're only like at. Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
I got some kind of download issue here because I'm never this slow on my download.
Yeah, and it was at 5 and went right down to 2 and counted back up.
Yeah, my upload is
That's
fine though,
great.
so there's no reason that YouTube should be getting any kind of poor upload from me.
Holy macaronis. You better fix that, bro.
I might have to restart my network and see what happens. Whatever. That's all I can do for now. Let's go back over
And
here.
then Willie Banks, nice to see you here. I'm doing good. Family's good. Yeah, we said the bad word, Cody.
Tara said we said the bad word, so I got demonetized instantly.
Yeah, the live show is buffering like crazy now.
That is so weird. I don't understand.
While the other day when Dell was on too, I watched his video after the stream, and I don't know, it was doing the same thing on his. It was lots of glitching and things like that, and he usually never has a problem. So I just scanned through it really quick.
Really? Like even the uploaded video?
While it was the what do you call it? Video of the live show. So it's going to show any hiccups, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I did. Yes, it was glitching. Yeah. Oh no, wait! I was watching them live. Never mind. I was watching them live.
Yeah, no, see, it's not me. I'm looking at it right now. My bit rate is constant at 11,081 kilobits per second. I can see frame by frame. So it's not me. It's something wrong on YouTube's end.
Yeah, it's
Because I'm
always
over here
YouTube.
like, wait, hold on, let me view the log. Uh,
And Sound Chaser in uh, any add-on or any application you use that provides you links and the file size. Um, you need to be mindful of your limitations of your internet. You know, if you're on a slower speed, like let's say you're on a package that only offers 25 megabits per second, and you want to watch a 4K that is doing 4.5 4.5 gigs, you're gonna have problems. Me on mine, because we're fiber optic and our service is good, not as high as Lee's. We don't have that in Canada. um, I just watch 4K, no problem, even though it's not true 4K. But anyways,
that is bizarre. I will try to figure this out, but I don't know what it could be.
oh, Mike
Uh,
G says, "Why is the circle spinning?" Because it keeps. YouTube is having an issue.
let me slide
What
to
do you
this real quick.
know me?
Just want to
Okay,
see
so
something.
what is this? I'm gonna unplug this.
It's got me curious now.
And I'm gonna re-plug in my Skull Candy. I bought some Bluetooth thin headphones that I can wear underneath my helmet.
Huh. I wonder if my PC is somehow having a problem because my download here is perfectly fine. That's on the Shield. That'd be odd. I don't know. I give up. Okay. I don't know what it is. I'll have to look
It's
at it.
because my it's because this fantastic, handsome, rugged face.
I once had a strange problem where I had my internet adapter was giving me half duplex, and so I was only getting half my speed. It was really weird.
Really?
Yeah, I had to like
Wow.
uninstall and reinstall it. I mean, I could try that too. I don't know, but my Ethernet is built into the motherboard, so I can't see how that would be an issue. I can't really uninstall it. I mean, I can uninstall it on the computer virtually, but I can't remove it. I only have, and I don't have space for an Ethernet card. All my cards spaces are filled. So, but I can't see that going bad. It's a brand new computer and it's working fine. Hopefully, it's just YouTube.
Yeah.
Sound Chaser asks, in Gaia, which stream do you use? Largest size or smallest size using premium? And says happy birthday to me and hello to Jugs. Thank you, Sound Chaser, for the birthday wishes. Um, I usually choose a large size file, but that's because I have gig internet. So if my internet and the premiumized server can handle sending me that file, I'll go for it. And I but if sometimes the premiumized server or the RD server, whatever I'm getting it from, might not be able to handle that file because it could be too busy, and then you got to step down a little bit. But most of the time I can play files 60, 70, gigs and they play okay. I don't have a problem with them. But occasionally, like I have more trouble with Real Debrid with file sizes like that. Premiumized usually plays fine for me. So as long as you got the internet speed yourself to take that file in, then go for it. But if you don't try it. You're gonna have a bad experience.
Yeah, and that's the thing I find too with premium eyes. It seems to work a little more fluid with larger file sizes.
Yeah, that's one of the main reasons I really like it. Like I find that it's definitely better at 4K than um than Real Debrid. It's just more reliable.
Yeah.
Uh, Mongo, thank you for joining. Mongo came in. He just saw the notification now. Appreciate you coming down, Mongo. Steve, thank you for the birthday wishes. Um, and Ladif asked me what kind of PC do I have. It's just I have a ASRock X570 Tai Chi motherboard with a AMD 3900X and an NVIDIA 2080 Super graphics card. Um, and 64 gigs of RAM in it. So I mean, it shouldn't be my computer. My computer is good.
Do you know when
um,
ASRock first came out? It was considered the very, very low end of motherboards.
yeah, I mean, it's honestly, I'm not a fan of this Tai Chi motherboard. Um, it's not bad, but it has very limited um, XMP profiles for RAM. I had to buy RAM that I didn't really want to buy. The 60 to get the 64 gigs of RAM, I had to pay like $700. And there's other kits that are better than this kit that I could have got for like 450, but they won't work with the Tai Chi board because they didn't like add in profiles for it. And I thought, oh, maybe I could just buy it and it'll work anyway. But I went online first and I looked, and basically with this board, I could do two sticks, so I could put 32 gigs. But if I wanted 64, no dice. Like
Yeah.
you have four slots on your motherboard, and you made profiles to work with two slots, but you can't make a profile to work with four slots. I don't care if you've got to slow my CL speed down by one to make four slots work. Just give me 64 gigs of RAM. Like, it makes no sense to me. And this RAM is 3600 speed, right? DDR4 3600. It's HyperX. It's not bad RAM. It's just too expensive. So
Yeah.
DDR4 3600 and CL17, whereas the DDR4 3600 CL16. You're telling me you couldn't make a profile where that RAM could be used at CL17 if this RAM works at CL17? Like, just make the profile work for that. Yeah, see, now my bitrate climbed back up, it says. And now it says it's
Yeah.
higher than the recommended bitrate. Very weird.
Yeah. They changed a lot of things, like when they're talking about like the cache latency and stuff like that. You know, like they're just using one number. It used to be 5, 5, and 5, 5, 3, and 4,
Yep.
5, 3, 5. Now they're just 15, 17, 16. Oh,
Yeah. I mean, I was doing a lot of research on it, and like, you can get 3200 speed at CL14, but when you do the math, there was like this interesting math equation to figure out what's better. And 3600 at CL16 is like slightly better than 3200 at CL14. So I was just like, I'll get the slightly better one.
yeah. Yeah, my oldest boy bought an Xbox because my youngest boy has a PS4. Now, my youngest boy comes and says, Dad, but PS4 is getting slow and stuff. And I'm like, well, how much do you have on there? Like, what's it slow doing? Slow loading programs or slow playing them? You know, like I would like, is there any way I can have a computer? So then I'm like, okay, which one of your friends has a PC? And he's like, well, a couple of my friends do. I'm like, okay. Well, when I have bought my MSI 4K Ghost, my laptop, I closeted my PC. So I got to go dig that out for him because like that system I have there for like it's what now 5 years old, but it was an AMD 9650 X edition. Man, it kicked ass, and I just put it away. My graphics card went on it, so I decided to get a laptop. So I just got to get a graphics card for the kid, and I'm going to give him my PC. I'm not going to go and buy a new one. Like it has, what is it, 12? Only 12 gigs of memory. I think it has a couple terabytes of RAM. I was just using a graphics card that shit to bed, and I decided to get a laptop. But now my kid, oh, Dad, can I have a PC? Do you know what to do with a PC? No, because
No.
my kids nowadays, like it's just like, oh, put the the DVD or whatever, excuse me, into it or download the game and start playing.
I'm gonna try maybe I'm gonna see if on the next stream. And I dropped this stream to 1080 because I was doing 4K and 4K was working fine. So I know it can't be my computer. This has to be YouTube's problem. But I'm gonna try lowering the bitrate on the next stream, and then also building a larger buffer on the vmix side because I can buffer. That's one thing I like about vmix too. Like you can buffer up to 2 minutes of stuff. So if there's an interruption, I mean, but that's more on your local side. So I'll see.
Yeah,
I'll see if that stops the problem. Mike G said, "See down detector." Let me look at down detector.
your your PC caught the COVID. There's a meme going around. It says her, or no, it says my wife. During this quarantine, does it look like I gained some weight? Husband, well, you've never really been skinny. Death date, April 26th, 2020. Or whatever caused coronavirus. Because he got, wow. I don't understand
Ooh,
It's hot in this room.
Mikey never lied, boy. Down detector is ugly. All northeast. Well, it's not. It's not that bad, but New York is got it pretty ugly. Boston too. The big cities, I guess. But it's not
Yeah, how
that
to use a
terrible.
PC.
It's
How to
yellow.
use a PC. Porn, type Pornhub in the search bar. Step 2, enjoy. Yeah. So what's down detector do? Is that like give you where you had outages or?
Yeah, it kind of like helps you figure out where you have outages.
Is that just for your service, Verizon?
You can check different services. So like, but when I look on Verizon, it's saying no problems at Verizon. So
Well, let's see. Down detector.
if you want to go to the map, I forgot how to get to the map. I just type in down detector map to go there. But
Jeez, Poker Stars is on there. PayPal is on there. Skip the Dishes is on there.
yeah, you can see like different things to check. Where's YouTube?
Oh,
Let me check YouTube.
Discord.
You can check game servers and all kinds of stuff in here. TikTok. They put it in alphabetical order, so it takes forever to get to YouTube. Wait, now I'm. What is going on? Now I don't know where the hell. Here's YouTube Music. Where the hell is YouTube?
YouTube says no problems at YouTube.
YouTube's lying. Oh, there's YouTube. It's near the top. I missed it. And let's go to the live
Oh,
outage map. No problems at YouTube. Hmm, not that bad. Yeah, it's got to be YouTube though, because so too many people are buffering in different places. I'm buffering. Like I can watch my buffer, and I'm only watching the show in 144p. So, but there are some people saying they're not buffering. There was a few that said I'm fine. It was
yeah.
weird. I
And
don't
then
know.
someone saying they're buffering.
Mongo, thank you for the super chat. Mongo say happy birthday, big warm hugs. Love all that you and your team do. You, the family team, viewers, stay safe. You stay safe too, Mongo. Bless you. I appreciate it. Oh man. So Jugs, when's the
Yes,
18
sir.
update coming? The
I'm
people want to
hoping.
know. The people
I'm
want a
hoping by.
date.
I'm hoping by the latest Tuesday. Like I have. I wish I could share screen. I can't.
Uh,
Um.
I believe you might. I have to figure that out, but there is a way to.
Oh.
I think there's a vMix share screen software or something. Nathaniel said the stream is buffering like watching a main fight on Mobdro. Hey,
Hey.
listen,
Yep.
right now, I'll take a main fight on Mobdro any day. Just give me a fight somewhere. I'm
Yeah.
good.
Like, what is all this craziness with UFC?
UFC is
Like,
building an island.
it's 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 crazy that in my Facebook, because I go and look at all the YouTube stuff too, and people get it on there. The different updates from like MMA Bible, from MMA Junkie, things like that. Like things are they're one shows up and says Dana White has called cancel UFC 249. Then they talk about this person has now stated they're not going to UFC 249. Then they said, okay, but it's not canceled. They're going to do it on an island. Then they're going to do it on a California Indian casino
Reservation, yeah.
reserve. Like,
Dana White was trying everything he could to make it happen, I think. But at the end of
But
the day.
he does have an island, but they didn't buy it. It's rented.
Yeah.
I know because Dana White said something like that. But and then of course you see all the memes like Enter the Dragon and
But
have you guys
the
not seen Mortal Kombat?
WWE is allowed to do stuff in Florida. They're considered an essential business in Florida. The WWE. It was cracking me
Yeah,
up.
but if you take a look at some videos like people are doing, because I watched a lot of podcasts and things like that, a lot of the um, WWE entertainers have been laid off.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they
Like
were laying off a ton of them.
yeah, like and we're talking like big names of entertainers and things like that, because it's a business. It is a business, but yeah, they were doing. They did one big thing, like one of the wrestling, one of their big pay-per-views or so was in their training complex that there was no crowd. You know, they did that, and of course they have to go. They go through everything, like where they climb up the ropes when they have the belt and they're screaming and stuff like that. But there's nobody in the crowd because there's nobody there. It's really weird. Yeah, 33 WWE employees were let go.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of the thinking, like even like here in my province, like I said, we're very low. We're like the second lowest in Canada for confirmed COVID, and then I think it's second, either second or third. Um, then we're starting to do our different phases of reopening our province starting next Monday, like not tomorrow, but next Monday. And each week is a different phase. Well, the first week is dentistry. Okay, well, dentistry, you are close to people, you're in their mouths
Yeah.
doing things
That's
like that.
weird.
And then us as a
And I
tattoo
mean,
shop,
people can't wait a couple months to go back to the dentist. Like,
yeah. And then us in a tattoo shop, we're phase 5, that's to be determined.
Nathaniel, thank you for the super chat and the birthday wishes. I appreciate it.
Holy smokes. I'm actually pretty tired because you can tell by the clock behind me, it's 5 o'clock.
Is it? It looks like 4 o'clock.
No, it's 5, dude.
It looks like your little hand is between the 4 and the 5.
It's closer to the 5.
Closer to the 5.
But if I move the big hand like to the 1 or the 11, it just goes and goes to the 6 and just hangs like because it's broken. So
Billy Lawrence, thank you for the super chat. He says, "Happy birthday, Lee. What's up, Jugs? What is the link to the Supreme Builds Forks?" Supreme Builds Forks, you can get Scott sent over $20 in a sticker, super chat sticker. Thank you, Scott. I appreciate it. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Billy, the forks you can get from, I'm going to type it in for you right now.
yeah, I got to do new forks.
Right in there. supremebuilds.com/APKs. Don't forget your S. Don't do like sell.
Yeah, don't be like Cell. Here, we'll fix that. Oh, so
Kiko. Kiko's in the house. What's up, Kiko? Thank you for the birthday wishes, Kiko. Yeah, I'm with you, Joseph. But this not bad, right? For done at home. The only thing that's bad is there's no blending here. I cannot. I'm like, I can't. I don't have the tool to properly like fade it up. But my wife basically shaved my head with a buzzer. We didn't do like the whole razor. She just took it real short, and then she started my beard, right? And she's like, "Oh,
um,
she's like, how do you do this? Should you take it to here?" Normally, I don't have it this like quite this skinny right here. It's usually like a little taller, but and normally I keep the bottom, right? But I got like kind of like, "Oh, give me, I'll show you what to do." And she's holding a mirror up, and I went down here and I made like a bald spot because I was just like, "Give it to me." And then I'm like, oh, never mind. And then I started chopping all this out. I'm like, all right, like you can have it back now. But she didn't want to like mess around my mustache or whatever, so I had to do all that part myself. But it was a funny day. Like I'm my shower has like a little seat in the back of it, so I'm just like sitting on the seat, and she's standing and just like shaving it. I was just like, oh, this is hilarious. But I definitely miss my barbershop. That I miss. Storm sent over a sticker. Thank you, Storm. I appreciate it. These stickers are cool. I noticed that they were not showing up in my software when it was working, but I guess that's a new thing that's going to have to get added. Like it doesn't show up as a message for some reason.
Yeah, yeah, because it's relatively new.
Storm, do you do they have stickers with pigeons, Storm? Storm loves pigeons.
You what? You love shithawks?
She loves shithawks.
I'm doing good, Kiko.
Kiko in the building.
Yeah, see, when I do the pop out, like when I take the chat and I pop out the chat and put it over to here, I lose the super chat icon at the bottom,
Oh
so I
yeah,
can't
I
click
didn't
on it
notice that,
to
but I don't have it there either
yeah.
on the pop out. That is interesting. I never realized that. But
Yeah,
yeah,
see, and I don't know. And
if
right
you
now
pop out the chat, it's not there. Yo
it's
said, you mean that's
buffering.
not a pigeon? No, I don't know what that is. That's a flying green peanut? What is that? It looked like a peanut.
Oh, different ones cost you different money.
Oh, is that how it is?
Yeah. Oh,
I'm
they
looking
got a
at
whole
them now.
bunch of different.
Oh, that's funky. Okay. But there's more of them too.
Yeah, I know. It's some.
There's like whole other rows.
This is crazy. There's lots of them.
And they got these little ones. The last row is pretty funny. They have like behind the scenes, spoiler alert, unboxing. They're like little I guess you can make some interactions with the host. That's kind of cool. Oh, and there's more sets if you go to the side. Yeah.
Yep.
You can do a 99-cent face emojis.
Yeah, you can do ones right up to $50.
And Kiko said it's Mrs. Peanut Head. Yeah, that's pretty cool though. Like I never really looked at the stickers, but
Well, we should be able to create our own.
yeah, that'd be awesome, right? We can make our own like Supreme stickers. That would definitely be cool. All right, it's about to be 1 a.m. I'm gonna stay on for 6 more minutes till 1 a.m. So if you guys got some questions, ask away. I appreciate everyone stopping by for chatting for the birthday. Nathaniel's checking out the stickers. Thank you, Nathaniel. I appreciate it. Got a thumbs up
Whoa,
sticker.
this,
This is a B-day party, bro. Where the drinks at? I got my water right here. I actually don't have any liquor left in my house. It's gone. Well, I tell you, my birthday was cool. At midnight last night, right? I'll tell you all this because Mongo asked what I do. Actually, a little bit before midnight. It was like 11:55. My wife came over with her laptop. She set it down on the table. Um, and she was on with my cousin. and his wife, and then his kids got on, and everybody was in their own little separate box on a Zoom chat, like in the on the computer. And then my wife brought over a cupcake with a candle in it, and everybody sung happy birthday through the computer to me at midnight. And we hung out through the computer, and I ate my cupcakes. And then after that, I played um, Call of Duty until like 5 in the morning on the Xbox with my cousin and Cell, Hotelu, a couple other guys. Like I go back with these guys to high school. So um, we were just on the Xbox hanging out, playing a couple other guys too, and I went to sleep. And I woke up and found out that I had to work, so I had to get up even earlier than I wanted to get up. Um, but it was all right. It was short. It was not a problem. And then today, I had my wife, did my haircut. She made me vodka sauce from my pasta from scratch, which was really good. Did a good job. Pasta is like my favorite food in the world. I can eat pasta every day, all day. And it doesn't have to be just Italian pasta. I eat noodles, like Asian noodle, anything that's just made like pasta. I just love it. Um, Marguerite, thank you. Oh, Jugs sent over a sticker. Thanks, Jugs. Um, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's a buffer. I think it's a YouTube problem because my bit rate is showing constant again at like practically 14,000 on here, and it's still doing the buffer. It's got to be YouTube. Got me paranoid about my computer now, though, but I doubt it. Sound Chaser says, "Are you going to show us how to serve up Plex for remote access? Um, like you want to know how you can remote access your own Plex? Is that what you're asking, Sound Chaser? But that's all I did. I ate food, got a haircut. I had my played some video games. I had my Zoom meeting with some family, and everybody sung Happy Birthday at midnight. Do it. You do that from the server. It's not hard. Um, let me let me get in there. It's been a
Yeah,
while.
but okay, Sound Chaser, do you mean remote access? Uh, where's your Plex server? Is your Plex local? Is it
Yeah, exactly. What do you want to do?
cloud based? Yeah, is it cloud based? And are you trying to access it? You mean like no matter where it is, you're trying to, let's say, access it from your work, you know, just another location other than where it's hosted. That's what you mean? Plex local.
It let me sign
Yeah,
in and go around, and then it told me my login ran out. Like what? I'm over here like, what's going on? It says I only have 8 apps. I know I have more than 8 apps. I mean, right here.
you can use real debrid and premiumize at the same time. Yep. Yeah, if the application, no matter what application you have or add-on, allows usage. Yep.
All right, so um, let me share this real fast.
Okay, so Sound Chaser's Plex is local and wants to access it from work.
Okay, so if you want to do that, right, I'm in here. You gotta sign into your media server, right? And then where your media server's name is, you're gonna hit these 3 dots right here, manage server, and then go to settings. All right, and in the settings, um, where is it? Oh, show. Do I have to do show advanced? Okay, so remote access is right here. It's right under general. You're gonna hit it, and so mine is not
It's gonna
available,
get
but
it gives you your IP right there.
yeah. But oh, you know why? I remember why. Because I wiped out my settings. I have to do this again. I have to add this IP to this port. I don't think it's going to work because nope, it worked. Well, nope, it worked. See, then it went away. It's for whatever reason the Nest Wi-Fi. I have to go in and set the port. Let me try. Let me try non-manually specifying the port. That might work. Nope. I have to go back and do that again. But
So Sound Chaser, are you looking to access it to manage it, or are you just wanting to
or you just
access
want
the
to watch it.
content?
This is you can set this up. You just gotta put in your speed, and it should. No, look now it says it's fully accessible outside my network. It took a second, but I guess without manually specifying the port, it let me. That's interesting. But you need to put in your internet speed and be accurate with that, um, or maybe go a little lower than it actually is. And that's really all you got to do. You just got to go in here and turn it on. So the remote access gets a check.
Yeah, but see, when you're doing remote access like that, that remote access is giving you your Plex administration like you can right now, and you can, and with that, you can access your content as well. If you just want to have it accessible outside, you go through these steps, and then you just go to your settings, or you're up at the top right hand corner into the settings.
Into the settings where?
Top right,
Over here?
does it say users and sharing?
Yeah.
Yeah, click that. So when you click that, you send an invite to yourself, and or your email. Go to your email, and you can click it because it needs to confirm, and you can access your content.
But oh yeah, I guess you could do that. That makes sense.
Yeah,
I never thought to do that because I'm already here. So I should.
yeah. Because
So
when you're doing it the remote access like you're doing there, when you set it up like that,
yep.
but that'll give you can have remote admin access. So when you
Yeah.
click in it, you're onto your Plex Media server. If Soundchaser just wants to access the content, you can send yourself an email, or you can, if, I have two emails, and I just set it like that. Or if it's accessible online like that, um, with your account, it's a little bit different. I haven't done it locally because when I use Ultra Seedbox, I just use like the Plex application on Android device, and I just log in with my Google account because that's how my Plex is. That's how I claimed my Plex.
Gotcha.
And Nathaniel says he's watching another YouTube live and no buffering. And where are they located?
Oh, I guess it. I mean, it could be me. I don't know.
Well, we'll find out the next time you go to do something.
Yeah. Yeah. Look, now my current bit rate is way lower again. I don't get it. You see, I'm
Oh,
getting the
look.
spin too.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be my internet. I'm gonna reboot everything, I guess. Maybe tonight. Maybe as soon as I get off here. But I don't have any trouble like playing video games or streaming or and all my devices generally giving me. See, so right now it has a low. Let me try the speed test again because it's showing that I have a low bit rate. I want to know if it's me or what,
Zero.
right? My ping is 3 milliseconds. But see, I get that. It's so weird. It like stops and then look, bam, it's down. It could be me or it could be Verizon. Maybe I'll reboot everything and see what happens. But it's climbing back up.
Yeah, it pegged instantly to 6 and then reset. And you should be way up there. You should be above your input or Upload.
Yeah, they're supposed to be about even. So
Yeah, for you guys.
I'll do it again and see if I get that drop. Jumped right away to 8 something, and then there, bam, there's that freeze and a drop and a freeze and that's weird.
So do me a favor and pick a different server because you're going from a Verizon to right.
I'm going
No, you're going
Verizon to
to
speedtest.net.
with that speed test. Go
Yep.
to click a different server, like in somewhere in the states.
Yeah, let me try another one. Well, I'm running a speed test here and running a speed test there.
What's YouTube sending me? Stop spending money.
Thank you, Ronald. I appreciate it. Thank you, Paper. So this is telling me, let me refresh this. I want to see
Yeah.
it from the beginning. You see, I go up to
Yeah.
8. I want to see if I get some kind of crazy dip here. Oh, it just took me right to 850. I don't know. This is the Netflix server. 9, 890, 880, 870. And then I can get upload speed down here too. I only see that problem on, maybe it's, I don't know. Maybe it's speedtest.net. I don't know. It's weird. I'll still reset
I'll
my
be right.
stuff.
I'll be right back.
All right, Jugs. Bizarre. But Sound Chaser, I usually just do this and set up the remote access, and then that works for me because I can sign into my own account and watch my stuff. But Jugs is right. If you have a second email, you can just go to users and sharing, and then if there's a create a managed user. No, enable guest. I forgot how to do that. They changed this. Here's friends, but I can't add a friend. Why not? Oh, guest is a managed user there. Okay, that's weird. But you used to be able to invite friends. And I don't see that. You could do that. Either way, if the remote access works, it just works for you. You don't have to send anything or do anything. But I've had this mess up on me a few times, and it's generally due to your home network connection. Paper, thank you. I appreciate the super chat. Thank you very much. He said happy birthday. Thanks for all you do. Appreciate you. Let me slide this back over real fast. Um, Jugs will be right back. My current bitrate is so low, it says, that I shouldn't even be able to do 1080 60. But it's playing 1080 60 just fine. There's no way my bitrate is that, and I switched to 1080 60 and it's working perfectly. Weird. I'll figure it out.
All right, how long have we been on?
Mm. It's
Two
about to be
hours. Holy
110.
shit!
I have gone on longer than I was going to. So, folks, I'm going to, I guess, go play some video games and hopefully not till 5 o'clock in the morning again, maybe for an hour or two to wrap out the end of my birthday, even though it's technically over. I haven't gone to sleep yet, so it's still my birthday. But I will start working on some videos and see what's going on, hopefully with my internet. I'm gonna reset all my internet right now too and see what happens. But yeah, thank you guys. Like Butler says, still 111 people up in here. Thank you for the love. It is late at night and you guys are still rocking. So I appreciate y'all for coming out, sending the birthday wishes. I appreciate all the kind words, the super chats, the stickers. Jugs, I appreciate you for hanging out. Um, and I hope that all you guys enjoyed chatting with me and Jugs for a while. So thank you very much, everybody. Jugs, you got anything you want to say to the good people before we get out of here?
No, just thanks for coming to hang out with Supreme Builds and myself. We're the Supreme Builds team. 2 out of what, 5 of us? I think there is.
Yeah.
How many is there? This, yeah.
No,
You're counting.
I'm counting. There's like 10 of us when you count. Like we got Paula, Carlo, um, builders. It's me, you, and Cell. And then we got Yo Yo, Storm builds, but not in Supreme. Carl, Paula, Carlo. I don't know what 7, something like
Yeah,
that.
I was gonna say 7. So we're just 2. The rest are in there. Storm is out there. Always say hi to her. Just got to jump in. Yeah, I mean, hey, thanks for coming to hang out and lasting this long, even though it looked like our YouTube's having some technical difficulties. Wishing our beloved leader, Supreme Builds, a happy birthday. Make sure to check out my channel. When you
Yes,
search
check
it
out
in
Jug's
YouTube,
channel.
you put The Juggernaut. Huh?
I said yes, check out Jug's channel. You'll get free Jugs plugs.
Yeah. Yeah, it's those who will be new there. I don't have a lot of videos up because I took them down because of YouTube and I'm putting them back up. So there's only a few there out of, I think I have a couple hundred. And that's about it. Just make sure to like, subscribe, share, comment. We always like to hear back from you, good or bad, so we can learn on our channels. And hey, thanks for having me. Happy birthday, and love, peace, and chicken grease.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, and hey, because I'll be jumping off, make sure to check and read your telegram from me,
Okay, I will do that.
because you always skim over stuff and then ask me a question.
I'll read it. Don't worry.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna
But yeah.
slide over to the birthday scene, and then I'm gonna get out of here with my last final words. Juggernaut, it was great chatting with you.
Yes,
You have a
sir.
lovely rest of your evening. Tell Mrs. Juggernaut I said hello,
I
and
will. That's why I'm going right away.
there you go. And we
All
will reconvene hopefully tomorrow without any buffering. I will look into it and
right.
see if it's something on my end. I'll try to fix it.
Awesome.
So, with that said, guys, I am out of here. My party was fun. I enjoyed chatting with everybody. Thank you all for the love. I'm out of here. Stay supreme. Wash your hands. Wash your ass. And stay 6 feet away from people. Maybe more. 8 feet. Something like that. Just be safe. All right? I'm out of here. Be good, guys.